Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last part, we went back up to the sky and did some side quests before, in this part, we'll be, going into the dungeon. That was a weirdly worded way to say that. But yeah, we're going into the dungeon in this first part, so let's hit the switch, which will, open the door, presumably. That's usually what switches do. They open things, or make things happen, I guess. But I was actually right. It will make you go right into the dungeon. So I'm glad I waited to hit that switch until we're actually going in the dungeon. But yeah, new to this game, there's like short little cutscenes where you can see Link like walking into the dungeon, which I always found really cool, especially in some of the later ones. Depending on the theme of the dungeon, especially you can definitely see that this is very like foresty, temple-y, yeah, because all the leaves and stuff. But our first dungeon, woohoo! It's we'll see the name of it here. Let's get a little overview. Yeah, Skyview Temple. So it's not actually called Forest Temple, unfortunately. That'd be too generic. Although Ocarina of Time did it, and that's considered like the best Zelda game, so I don't know. Anyway, Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. Oh no. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Okay. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see what she should do next. So yeah, like Fi said, we can't douse for her in here, so if in case you needed to know where to go, I guess, you know, you can do that, but or you can't do that, so but it's just like a dungeon anyway, so I'm sort of glad they're not giving you like extra help, because you know that sort of take away the thing, but or the point. But anyway, there are another type of bird statue in dungeons like this. These type of bird statues you can save in, or you can go outside, which that'll make you go outside the dungeon. And in fact, we're right near the beginning, so I'm actually going to show that because the animation is kind of weird. Like, watch this. Yeah, leave the area. It'll just make Link like go out of the dungeon, and Link just like starts like it looks like he's about to like walk away, but I don't know. I just found it really weird. Like, what if he runs into enemies on the way back? Because yeah, you can find those like in other parts of the dungeon too, and yeah, there's not the cutscene every time you go into the dungeon. It's just the first time. But anyway, that's that type of bird statue. Anyway, let's actually start in the dungeon this time. Keys is dead, but yeah, this is a spider web in case you couldn't tell, but you want to cut it, or else you'll get stuck in it. And unfortunately, there's not like spiders on those particular spider webs. But there will be later, so they can actually eat you, I think. Well, not eat you, they can hurt you. Eat you. Oh, there's actually a monster claw. I don't think we actually saw one of those, because I don't think we ran into one in the waterfall cave. In fact, when I was editing that part, I heard like one of the keys drop a monster claw, and I was like, oh my god, you're an idiot, why didn't you go pick that up? But I guess I didn't hear the noise when I was actually playing the game, or maybe I was talking about something else. I don't remember, but I just remember like hearing the noise when I was editing it, and I was just like, oh yeah, you can also do a shield attack on the keys, and then kill them like that. I think you can also do a final like blow on them when they're like that, but I don't know. Yeah, those plants are good for picking up more seeds, and these trees with like the orange spots on them, I think we saw these outside the thing too, outside the dungeon too, but I never really explained them. If you chop in the in like the orange part, you'll get rupees, or some. I think you might also get hearts if you're playing in normal mode, but I'm playing in hero mode, so that doesn't really apply here. But we want to cut down these trees to get up to here. Yes. Nope. Oh. Well. Was that worth showing off? I don't know. But anyway, we kind of... Obviously, we can't get up there with big old snarly lips up there blocking our way. So we want to hit him to stun him. And then we can get up here quite easily and then just chop him. Now he's dead. And he can't harm anyone. I guess you might be able to hit that switch with the slingshot seed. In fact, I'm going to go down there and kind of see that. Can you actually do that? If you're far enough away, well... If you're like over here, I think you might be able to. Well, yeah, you might be able to. I don't know. So I guess you don't have to climb up there. Well, multiple ways to solve a puzzle. I guess that's not always. That's always a good thing. If there's like multiple ways to solve a puzzle. Wow, this room is very illuminated, very pretty, very much bloom. Yeah, an amber relic. Hey. Yeah, I didn't even know that was there. I just sort of saw it like on the tree. I'm like, what is that doing there? It just, yeah. Then I rolled into the tree or wall or whatever that is. It's probably a tree considering we're in a forest dungeon, but I don't know. But this is sort of a mechanic that we'll see kind of in the game. I think it's used here and like one other time in the dungeon and maybe somewhere else. But as you see, this eye switch follows your sword, and if we try and hit it with our slingshot, it closes its eye, so we can't do anything. But actually, there's a thing down here that I think says what to do. Because of course there is. Why not have something in the room telling you how to solve the puzzle? He who descended from the sky, lend your ear to the wise voice of the servant who brought you from the firm soil. Wait. Oh, are you saying to talk to Fi? Okay. Fi, what do you want? You called for me? No, I was supposed to talk to you. I heard you lighting up, but... Okay, never mind. Okay, now you want to talk to me. Master Bobbery, it is likely that I am the servant the tablet is referring to. Yeah, I know. To help with your mission, the goddess gave me a massive quantity of knowledge about this land. Oh. Should you find yourself in need of answers, I hope you won't hesitate to call me by pressing down. If you target an object with C and then press down, I will tell you about the information I know about it. Okay. So it's basically like Z targeting an item, I guess an Ocarina of Time, like with naving or something, and then her telling you about it. But, you know, it's just Fi, so she'll give an excessive amount of information about that thing. So I guess if we do it to this... This magical sentry has natural tendency to stare at the tip of pointed objects. Okay, that's oddly specific. So, it doesn't exactly tell you what to do, but... maybe if we make it dizzy... Will it work? Oh, yep. If you make it dizzy, it will get upset and explodey. I don't know. It always seemed weird to me, but it unlocks the door regardless because I guess we defeated it. It didn't even look like an enemy because I don't know. It just looked like a switch, but I guess it had a soul. If we made that soul come like out of it. Oh my God! Get off of me! There. Just wait for those to explode. Luckily, they don't make like a huge explosion, but they still do kind of explode. Die. But if you get them on you, just do a spin attack. Any way will do, really, and it'll get them off you. Spider. Oh, there's another bird statue there. That is not a spider. You are a spider. And you can die. Those are actually Skulltulas, and they will hinder your ability to climb. Well, unlike in other Zelda games, they won't actually totally prevent you from climbing on that wall. And also, yeah, there's a shortcut here back to this room, in case you needed that. But those Skulltulas, they won't prevent you totally from climbing on the wall. Like, I'll actually demonstrate here. They'll just sort of, like, grab onto you, and I think they'll make you take, like, extra stamina to shake them off. So basically, like, when you're climbing on the wall, you have stamina, so if you run out of that, you'll fall. But I guess they don't directly hinder your ability to climb on the wall. Like, they don't, like, rush at you and knock you down like they do in Ocarina of Time. I was gonna say or Majora's Mask, but there's not actually Skulltulas in Majora's Mask. Well, there's one, but it's, like, hidden. And it's more like an Easter egg than anything. Oh my God, there's another form of a bokoblin here. Okay. Yeah. He's basically just like the others, except he has like a club, I guess. I don't know. There's a switch down there, but I don't think I want to hit that yet. Or maybe I do. Actually, I think I do. But I know there's like 2 switches in this room, or in this vicinity of room, that we want to hit, but I don't think it really matters what order we hit them in. I think we just want to hit both of them. I think this will actually raise the water level. Okay, no, it opens the door. Because, yeah, in case you didn't notice, we're standing on water right here, and it's sort of impeding Link's ability to walk, but I'm probably thinking of something else. I haven't actually, like, practiced this temple or anything. I'm just going in it sort of, like, not blind or anything. I played this game a bunch of times before, but like not even played this part of the game actually since for a while, because I didn't mention it before, but last time I went through the game, the playthrough of the game that like changed my mind on like how like the quality of this game, I played through like up to probably about like this point right here in like one sitting, and then I didn't pick up the game for like a few months, and then I played through the rest of the game and enjoyed it. So I haven't really played this part of the game, like up until like this part from the beginning in a really long time. But anyway, I guess that was the other switch. I guess it just opens the door. And I think there's actually a like a tablet or something that tells you like there's 2 switches in that room and they open the door, but I don't know. We found them anyway. This is a Skulltula, an actual Skulltula. Or the other ones in the other room that climb onto the vines are actually called Skullwaltulas, I think. But you want to make this Skulltula reveal its backside, then like stab it so it'll hit the purple spot because that's its weak spot, obviously. Wow, there's a bunch of Skullwaltulas there. But actually, that's kind of awkward to say. And ew, those look really weird. Are you going in the? Oh, I thought that was the wall. I'm like, are they climbing into the wall? That was weird. Actually, yeah, to save time, I'll probably just call them Skulltulas because Skullwaltulas sounds kind of awkward, and I don't really need to say it every time. But there is the little passage right here, which will lead us into here, which actually gives us a switch, which I guess we will hit. I think this actually raises the water level, but only for this room. I don't think it raises the water level for the... Or no, it does for the main room too. Okay. Yeah, that is the main room. Okay. Yeah, it raises for this one too, but we can't do it. We can't like swim down there or anything, because in this game you can't dive or swim or anything, at least right now. That dirt patch is very specific. That dirt patch is very suspicious. Maybe we should remember that for later. I don't know. Actually, this tab, I probably should have read this first. 2 doors lead to rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are struck. One is above, one below. Okay, yeah, that's the thing with the gemstones. Yeah, over there is a chest, but we can't swim it. Well, we can swim across here, but we can't, like, jump that or get onto that ledge from here, so probably we have to come at that from a different way. Get off of me. Oh my god. Yeah, I think those spider webs reset every time you, like, go in and out of, like, 2 other rooms. Or maybe it's just in and out of the dungeon, I don't know. But they're really annoying, is what I'm trying to say. Which they are. But, we can go in this room now, which I think will allow us to raise the water level again? I'm not positive. Like I said, I haven't played this part of this dungeon in a while, so I'm still a little bit rusty on it, but it's not like I don't know how to... It's not like I can't figure out how to do things. I mean, like, it's an early part of the game. It's not like I won't remember it, but... yeah, in this part, there's spiders blocking the way here, and we can't really... Okay, never mind. I won't demonstrate anything ever again. Yes, Fi, I know I'm low on parts. Actually, I want to check something. If you say I'm low on hearts, you have elected to engage hero mode's hearts and not... Okay, so maybe, I don't know. I was trying to activate the ability to douse for hearts, but maybe you just can't do that in hero mode, because hearts don't appear in hero mode, because I said that before, but I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't appear until later, when the thing that we get later that I said before, I don't know. But for right now, I need to worry about killing you. Kill you. Kill you! There. We can, however, attack these guys from the back. Take 2 hits, but still not that hard. Skulltulas are not that hard in this game. In fact, they're not really hard in any game. In fact, if they're on the ground... Well, I don't think you actually see that in this dungeon, but you see it in a later dungeon. If the Skulltulas are actually on the ground, you can, get off of me. Oh my god. You can, like, flip them up and turn them on their backs, then do, like, a final strike on them to kill them. It's kind of cool, actually, but, yeah. Gaze upon your map until your eyes find an X, for it is there that you must strike a glittering gemstone to reveal a path. You shall find a temple map in a room with 2 such gemstones. Is there an X? There's no X. Okay. I think... Am I supposed to have the map by now? I don't know. I think you actually get it through this room, but I think it's telling you that ahead of time? Yeah, you get... Yeah, this is the map up here. Spoilers, I don't know, but... yeah, we got the dungeon map, which, if you ever played the Zelda game before, basically just reveals the locations of rooms and stuff that you haven't been into before, and reveals, like, the stuff in those rooms. And in this game, the map and the compass are one item. So normally the compass would reveal, like, where the things are in the rooms, and the map would just reveal the locations of the rooms and stuff. But in this game, they're one thing, so you only have to find a map, not a compass as well. So that's good. Yeah, so we don't have to use we can't use beacons in here or anything, but we can still look at the map to like, you know, like, look at things where chests are and stuff. And generally, getting every chest in a dungeon counts as, like, 100%ing that dungeon, quote-unquote, I guess. So, I'll be trying to do that, because I can't really think of any dungeon in this game that has, like, a chest that has something useless in it. Like, there's pretty much always going to be something useful in one of the chests. So, yeah, I'll definitely try and do that, because that's what I consider 100%ing a dungeon. But, I think we actually... Okay, I hit that switch. Okay, I think there's another switch for me to hit in that other room. Because I remember when I came back to this game after I've not playing it for like a few months, being like in the middle of this dungeon, I was stuck for like an hour, maybe not an hour, maybe like a half hour, trying to figure out where to go. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sometimes I just can't figure out which way to go, but I was trying to figure out what to do, and then I finally found that there was actually a switch in this room. Yeah, it's right there. Because you never go in this part if you take the vines, and then you go out the door to find the map. And then I guess I didn't really think to come back and kill the Skulltulas. I don't know. I'm stupid and unobservant sometimes. Usually I'm pretty observant, but there are times when I'm not, and I definitely paid for it, I guess? I don't know. But that raised the water level again, which means that that log that I was trying to get on those vines with before wasn't high enough before. But now it should be high enough with the double raised water, so that's we can go over there and go on the log and the vines, because that's where we have to go. Also, I'm sorry if the heart's beeping is annoying. It's definitely annoying to me. Well, it's not that annoying, especially compared to other Zelda games, but it gets on your nerves, or at least my nerves, kind of sometimes. I'm sorry if it's like that, but I don't really feel like it's worth not wasting. I don't really feel like it's worth using a potion over right now, especially since I already have a fairy. I mean, I know we won't find hearts in, like, any of these things, but, I mean, I don't think it's really that worth using. Especially because I think we'll actually find a fairy in something, like, right before the boss, so... If I have to keep these hearts until then, I'll get that fairy then, and it'll restore my hearts then, but... Can I say it then enough times? But... Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so okay, never mind. I thought the Skulltula was gonna lower itself down, but I guess not. I guess we'll have to fight it on its web again, but... I thought I would get a chance to flip it up, because like that, you can, like, flip it up. I don't know. It was cool. But we'll see that later in the game, trust me. But, now we have 2 of these eyes, so, we have to make sure we're far enough away, but not too far away, so they both see us. And then we do the spinny thing with our sword again, and since there's 2 of them, they both fall off, and then they both die. And apparently they have a soul again, because it gets sent up into the sky. I don't know. Even though I thought they were, like, demons, so it shouldn't get sent up to the sky. But, is this what I think it is? Okay, no, it's not. I was gonna say, I don't think we got our dungeon item this early in the... Yeah, I know we don't get our dungeon item this early in the thing, because I know where we get it. And I actually almost forgot what it was for a minute, but then I remember what it was, and I was like, we don't get it this early in the dungeon. That was just a key, because if you notice, there was a locked door in the main room over here. So we will jump off. Oh, dang it. I wanted to get on there. But there's fines here, so it doesn't really matter that much. There's a locked door at the end of this dungeon, and in this hall. So we will go up over there. Wow, that was weird. It was like Link was trying to grab onto the vines, but he was also trying to grab it onto the ledge at the same time. I guess he was very confused. Yes, this is the main room of the dungeon. That was sort of like a pre-main room, but this is the actual main room. It has a giant, like, figure in the middle. I don't know. There's a bunch of bird statues surrounding with a bunch of keys. And now the first thing your eyes are probably drawn to is that switch at the top, which, don't worry, I'll hit it eventually, but I just want to... I was going to say clear out some of the enemies, but I guess it doesn't really matter right now. We can do it anytime, and I guess you probably want to see what's in here, don't you? Again, I guess I would be the same way. That's the first thing my eyes were drawn to, too. Because it's the most... Well, I guess it sort of blends in with the background, but... We'll go in here, and there's actually a room. Really? A room inside a door. We are inside that statue thing, which is a giant room. But there's our mid-boss of the temple, which is a Staphos, or Stalfos, whatever you want to call it. But whatever it is, we have to hit it in specific ways with our sword, like other enemies in the game. Like that. Hit it, then back off before it hits you. And basically just the ways that it's... Oh, just watch which ways it has its swords in, so you know which way to hit it in. Oh, crap. Usually if you hit its sword, it'll counterattack, so make sure that you stay clear of that. Oh, crap. It'll also do like a giant attack like that where it winds up. No, 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 get away from me. I'm low on hearts, sir. Change your shorts. There. I don't usually like to go at it vertically, because, I don't know, it just feels weird, but I think it's almost done, actually, because, as you can see, the more damage we're doing it, the more, like, cracked its ribs become, which kind of feel weird. I mean, like, if it's an actual skeleton, like, any cracks in your ribs would feel weird, but, I don't know. There we go, and that is the dungeon item right there, because, you know, fight a mid-boss, get a dungeon item. But, I think we are going to save getting the dungeon item until the next part, because we're like up to 20 minutes, and that's usually like a part length I usually like to have it at. And I'm all for having a cliffhanger, because why not? I don't mind that much. So in the next part of Skyward Sword, we will open the chest that we just got from fighting that pretty easy mid-boss, actually. I kind of thought I would have more trouble with it. I didn't even lose a heart to it. Or 2 hearts, I guess, because hero mode. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.